In this video, I'm going to delve deeper into Jerusha's video with regards to, was she right to be offended because YouTube friends' fees were too high to collaborate? Also, was she right to advise not to take YouTube up as a full-time career? The other thing I want to touch on is, I said in my video, I think she will be back in 6 months. Do you know YouTube reserves the right to demonetize your videos if you haven't uploaded a video for 6 months? We will be discussing all these topics and more. So go grab yourself your favorite beverage, cheers, sit back, relax, enjoy, or just put in your earbuds, get on with your day, and you can listen to my chit chat. Cheers! Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Andri and welcome to my chit chat videos. Just a little disclaimer before we go full throttle ahead. This video is not an invitation for negativity in the comments down below. I don't want it to be about naming or shaming. This is simply my thoughts, experiences. It's done for entertainment purposes and all allegedly. So, is it okay to charge your friends to collaborate? So, on a recent video, Jerusha's kind of hasta la vista video where she says she needs to take a break, or she is taking a break for now. She mentioned that 2 YouTubers that were friends of hers, basically, did they refuse? I don't know. Did they refuse? Were their fees too high? But it sounded like, this is again my thoughts, it sounded like she'd asked them to collaborate, and their reply was their fees were too high. And initially, when you hear that, you're like, no way. Who was it? Come on, let's be honest. We've all questioned who she was referring to. I've certainly had conversations with my friends and we have had our thoughts on who it was. But let me remind you, this is not about that, okay? And I know I have mentioned it, so it's almost an invitation, but it's not. Jerusha also mentioned it in her video, and this is just to start the conversation going. Whether it's right or wrong for friends to charge each other fees when you want to collaborate. What is to collaborate? Well, it's really a basis of a promotion. It's either promoting yourself on somebody else's channel or promoting a product. That's what a collaboration is, to simplify, because you know how I like to simplify things. So, is it right to charge your friends? Now, of course, like I said, initially it's like, no way is somebody going to do that. Somebody that you're friends with, you know, you're inviting them on your channel, basically, and they say, well, actually, baby, I'm too expensive for you right now. I mean, if we're going to dissect, that's the basis of it. But when it becomes a career, when YouTube is your career, okay, time is money. Your time is what people are paying for at the end of the day. So, for example, just to kind of bring it back to me, I'm, let's say, ex-restaurateur, okay? So, when my friends booked tables to come and dine in our restaurant, they paid for their meal because that's my livelihood. That's how I made my living. I couldn't give away tables on a Saturday night for nothing because they were simply my friends. You can't. Yes, I will offer them a drink. Cheers. But I couldn't offer the whole table to them for as long as they wanted, but for whatever time. Because that table on a Saturday night, to me, was very expensive. And to somebody that doesn't know, it's like, oh, for goodness sake, you're cooking for a friend. No, I'm paying my staff, paying my gas bills, the food is costing me money, the drink is costing me money. That's all very expensive, and that table's going to make me money on that Saturday night. So I can't do that. Is that not the same as a YouTuber charging time for her money? Her job is to promote. She's an influencer. YouTubers are influencers in one way or another. So, you know, for somebody to go onto somebody else's channel or to collaborate, you're paying for their time. Is that not the same thing? As somebody that was in business, that's how I see it. Now, that's one side of it. Now, I looked at it again in another side. So, B and I, for example, and at the moment both small-time YouTubers, and do this as a fun thing, something to pass the time, let's say. And just for talking's sake, say one of our channels exploded. Let's say B's channel exploded and she became a big time YouTuber, and I still remain where I am at the moment. And at the moment, B and I will do lives together. We've tried to do a YouTube live, but it's never worked out. But we do lives on Instagram, and we're quite happy to collaborate with each other. You know, just to do it. We enjoy doing it. We enjoy having chit chats. We have very different opinions, and it's nice to share that with everybody else. Now, if her channel exploded and it went and it grew, and then I asked her, you know, B, come on, fancy collaborating, you know, you've kind of grown and I'm still down here, let's collaborate, like for old time's sake, the way we used to. And she says, well, actually, Andri, time is money. Would I be offended? Come on. Of course I would be offended. Of course I would be. Of course I would be. So this is really, really hard, and it's not always as easy as black and white. You know, there's always two sides to a story, and that's what we've got to remember. Because honestly, your initial reaction is, did she do that? But when you look at it from a business side, it's, I don't know. But at this point, I'm going to read you a message, because I was discussing this with a friend, and this is the message she gave me. And this comes from a businesswoman. It's a woman, she's a businesswoman, a successful businesswoman, and we had lots of discussions, and this is the one I feel I should share with you. Here we go. Now, bearing in mind, this is a friend of mine, and we have discussed who we think it was. Okay, and she says, I think if it was one video, she could have done it, but not on a regular basis. I get it. She could have done one, then maybe told her she's too busy. Don't tell her my fees are too high for you. Wording is everything. All in the delivery, people. I'm gobsmacked, because this is what I'm saying. It is not black and white. When you delve into it, it's not as simple as, oh, she thinks she's too big for her boots and she's not willing to kind of come back down to the level that I'm at. And I mean, we don't know. Like I said, we don't know who it is. We can only assume who these two people are that have refused to do a video with Jerusha. But like I said, it's not that simple. Maybe they didn't see a friendship as Jerusha saw. Maybe, you know, having a conversation, one or two conversations with people doesn't make it a great big deep friendship, and it doesn't mean, you know, you owe anybody anything. You don't owe anybody anything in this world. But again, there's, I don't know, I found myself arguing with myself over this. I don't know what's right, I don't know what's wrong. Like I said, my initial reaction is they should never have done that, but then this is a business for this person. Talking of which, we're going to move on to the next subject, in a minute. But let me know down in the comments, now that I've put it across as, should the person have refused a collaboration with Jerusha, yes or no? Put it down in the comments if that's right or wrong. Personally, my opinion is it depends how close you were with that person. Having a few conversations with somebody is not a friendship, it's an acquaintance. And in business, acquaintances pay their way. And like I said, sometimes, you know, in business, friends have to pay their way as well. It's not as simple as, you know, oh, you're my friend and I shouldn't. You know, time is money. Okay, it may be a bit different to an object, but your time is still money when that's what you're getting paid for. Also, when you're at a certain level in this YouTube world, you have managers which say what you can and can't do. You collaborate with companies which say there are things you can and cannot promote depending on how much they pay you. Some of these companies are paying you a lot of money. So, you know, you have contracts that you have to abide by. You have signed certain contracts. So it's not as easy as saying, oh, she's become above her station and she's not willing to collaborate anymore. So let's not judge people. The other thing Jerusha spoke about in her video was the advice that she would give people about starting this YouTube career and making it a career and giving up their day job. And her advice would be basically, don't give up your day job. Now, was she right to say that? Because we know there are many successful YouTubers that have made this into a career, and I don't think anybody is stupid enough to give up a good career and to take up a YouTube career without already being or having some sort of success on YouTube. Nobody's going to do that. You're only going to give up your day job when you have reached a certain level on YouTube and are making a certain amount of money, because that's what it's about at the end of the day. So was she right to give that advice? Personally, I think no job is guaranteed at the end of the day. Whether you are employed by somebody, whether you are self-employed, nothing in this life is guaranteed, and sometimes you need to take a chance. Without taking chances in this life, you're never gonna be a success. You have to take a chance. You have to fail. You learn from failure. That's my belief. So I personally think if she's saying to somebody, no, you know, don't take this up as a career, I think that's wrong. I think if you are already seeing success on YouTube, if your numbers are growing, and you know, I'm talking big numbers here, and you are seeing your revenue grow, then of course you should take it up as a career if it's working for you. It's the same with any career, with anything that you do in life. I know the younger people think of YouTube as a glamour thing, and it is fun. For me, it's fun. Okay, I'm a small time YouTuber. I do it for fun. I enjoy it. I love the whole process of it. I love every aspect of it. I love the editing. I love the thinking up of the videos. I love the memories that I make. I think it's got a lot of benefits to it as well. So I disagree with Jerusha when she said do not take it up as a career. Maybe I'm picking her up wrong, but people, if you're doing it, you're good at it, and you're becoming a success at it, yeah, go for it. Why not? I mean, with Jerusha, she has her other careers, that she's got her husband's a restaurateur, she's into properties and things like that, and then this is kind of her side thing, and she's Obviously, you know, she's at a level where she is making money. There's no denying it. When you're getting a few thousand views, you know, you're getting to collaborate with companies, you are making money. I mean, I don't know. The thing with YouTube is, you know, everybody's income is different. There's no one set income on... Honestly, I did a survey just recently with YouTube on understanding how they pay you. People, it's crazy. It's kind of, everybody gets paid differently. Okay, so anyway, it's not about that. So that's my thoughts on that. My thoughts are, if you're good at it, if you're seeing your subscribers, if you're getting high views, go for it, people. Go for it. Life is too short not to do what you enjoy doing it, and if you enjoy it, I say absolutely go for it. On to the next subject. So I said in my video on Jerusha, by the way, I will link Jerusha's video and my video in the description box, and any YouTubers that I've mentioned here, not the ones that no, forget it. So I said I see Jerusha coming back in 6 months time. Only Jerusha knows when she's going to come back. And again, these are my thoughts and not actual facts, but I said in my video that she would be back in 6 months. And more recently, I have seen a lot of YouTubers, I've mentioned this before in one of my vlogs. Anyway, just in case you don't know, I do vlog my very exciting life of cleaning my dishwashers and my washing machine drawers and, you know, all of that stuff. Oh, and if you're still watching and you're not subscribed, could you just subscribe, please? Oh, and hit that like button. Okay, back on it. So, YouTube reserves the right to demonetize your videos if you have not uploaded a video within 6 months. So at the moment, Jerusha is still making money on all her videos that she has uploaded. However many, let's say there's 1,000 videos, she is still making money on the views, on the ads on those videos. But if she doesn't upload a shorts video or a long form video within the next 6 months, YouTube reserves the right to demonetize her. Therefore, the videos that are now making her money will not be making her money unless she uploads a video in the time scale that they give her. That's interesting, isn't it? I mean, I've seen quite a few YouTubers come back that I hadn't seen a video from in a while, and all of a sudden they're on my feed. That's why, people. That is exactly why. So that's my latest chit chat video. I hope you have enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts down below. Remember, let's keep it nice. Let's not be naming and shaming. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you would like to see more videos from me, as always, I will link one here and here. And if you're not already subscribed, why not? It's the A right here. Thank you very much for being here with me, spending your precious time with me. Cheers, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.